Sure he is. Tell me his name. What's your name, son? Radio. Oh, I said keep it. Let's go. Hey, radio. Let you know. Yeah. Yes.
Didn't miss a shot. Couple blocks.
this would be headline news. Every MAGA troll would be like, she's a thug, she can't be coached. Now look, I'm a Caitlin Clark fan, I'm also an Angel Reese fan, but one thing that is evident, her complaining is still out of control. She doesn't seem to get along with this coach, she didn't get along with Christy Sides. So at what point do you say to yourself, hey, maybe it's not the coaches, maybe it's me. Maybe you look at yourself in the mirror defensively. So Alicia.
What's your name, son? Radio. Radio. Yeah. Next. Hey. I said keep it here. You know? Yes. You got a sandwich here in case you're hungry.
Where you from? Yeah. So, yeah. Good guy. Ooh. Why the fuck broken for the winning shot, but he wants to go back and do a three? Bad idea.
What's up, MP? Like those kicks, MP.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Let's see some of the numbers here for Anthony Edwards.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He's looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Washington out there with Niles Lee. And it's Dillingham in the one. And for Golden State, that court pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Paul George is out there at Butler, and it's Carter in at center. We're a good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right, is different.
Every locker room is different, every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
And that should have every other team in the league on high alert. When MP says something like that, they're not empty words. One thing, though, he better be ready for a lot of defensive attention. Stopping MP is going to be the priority for every defense they face.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Guys, we know MP is a gifted scorer, but tonight he wants to take it to another level. He told me I'm trying to set an aggressive tone out there for the team. I am going to attack every single chance I get. A one-man scoring machine, but it's all for the team.
Hey, thanks. Sounds like MP is planning to have a big night. Minnesota with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Washington passes to Reed. Now Dillingham. 5 to shoot. The shot by McDaniels. No good. Inside. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ.
Take a break, take a break.
Defensive
2 shots.
Selfishly, that guy is all about winning.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure hard, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2-3 here to start out the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Washington. What a slam! Clean that up! You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Yep, that one goes.
So you can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 over your first 5 field goal attempts.
Here's Carter. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop it.
Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Finish off the break.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's McDaniels. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high-IQ superstar. And that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring, has given them another look offensively.
Pass to Washington. McDaniels, a screen on Butler to the paint. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's cooking now. That's 3 out of 4 here at the start.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. From the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And only a handful of guys have really changed the game of basketball, but Curry has redefined what we consider to be a bad shot. Now think about that.
Down low, Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. That's shooting to get this game underway. Outside, George. To the middle. Here's Carter. Makes it off the glass. Carter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Now here's Edwards. Still without a basket. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
Here's Curry. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Minnesota with the rebound. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. Brown comes in for McDaniels. Clarkson, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. Now here is Holiday. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. To the inside. There's Kuminga. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Yeah, Kuminga's confidence is growing down there. Now when he gets the ball inside, he's actually looking to capitalize.
Here's Washington. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And yes, it's good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Now here is Holiday. Kuminga, no good.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Bring him against Brown. Hit by Kuminga. Holiday with the three. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his fourth rebound in this one. MV with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time.
Oh, man!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
Now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Kuminga throws it down.
Man, it's like he's jumping off a trampoline. Kuminga that time going high for the jam.
Randall passes to Washington. Randall is screen on Kuminga. Graham with the rebound.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, just throw it up there and let Kuminga do the rest. What an athlete.
And here's Washington outside. They get it back. The Warriors trail. Here's Moody. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Pass to Washington. Drills it from outside. Washington's got 7 points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he faces.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Washington out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Brown. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 5.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense.
The Timberwolves have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Butler dishes to Kuminga. That one, no good. Nice D from Washington. DiVincenzo kicks to Washington. Brown with the screen on Kuminga. Washington passes to Brown. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForge, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He picked up 66 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. But they won that game because of his effort and his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Well, good for you.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And then for Minnesota, Duncan Robinson comes in for Brown. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Clarkson. Now here's Butler. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Kuminga. They're good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 5. Tim, one right spin for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then, after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
Back to Curry. Outside Butler. There's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Washington's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've got the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Curry dishes to Collins. Pass to Butler. Here's Curry with the 3. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make them.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
You throw good, Edwards.
An already legendary trash talker and fiery competitor, Edwards. Hunger to win and be an all-time great is after him.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Carter, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Paul George comes in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moses Moody. Curry is inside. He's got 6. Pass to Pajemski. Right side, that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, Curry is deadly from anywhere on the floor, including the mid-range.
Now Pajemski. George looking around. Pass to Curry from downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Washington's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Edwards passes to Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist on the night.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Stolen by Carter.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Outside Curry. Pass to George. Back to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Over Dillingham. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Stephen Curry. Reed with a screen for Washington. And Washington with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks down low.
Curry can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 8. Pass to Washington. And here's Edwards. And Reed has it in the corner. It's the 3-point bomb. Reed's got 9 points.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Guys?
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Timberwolves passing it around. Washington finds Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 11. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Curry. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Curry can't get it to go.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. We come back right after this.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough for me, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, that team, I'm teaming up with the Headman. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And now, how about those first two quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in. And it's paying dividends.
Yeah, I remember those days, pounding inside, break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
He is spreading it around so well all over the floor. The defense really can't take anything away.
Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Wendell Carter is out there with Butler. And it's George in at the 3. That's the Warriors' foul. Curry, good.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
Minnesota leading by 13. Here's Washington. Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Tries from the block. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Washington's got 24 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Really nice decision there. When Jimmy Butler handles the ball, you expect good decisions.
Reed with a screen for Washington. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it left. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set high. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at Washington. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. He wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one. We've got players on that list who do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And the Timberwolves possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Butler gets to Carter. Pajemski on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team can use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Here's Curry with a 3. Wow, Curry, automatic from deep.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Right side, Reed. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the game.
Carter sets the pick for Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Here is Carter from outside the arc. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And really good to see Carter find his rhythm. I love when he's aggressive offensively.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
And the foul on the Monster. That'll be his second foul of the game. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Curry passes to Butler. Outside Curry, and Carter has it in the corner. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves leading by 9. Now, Washington, 28 points for him. No good on the 3. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That ball, nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Washington. Reed with a screen for Washington. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Washington's got 9 points in the quarter. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Butler sees a gap and drives in.
That's where Jimmy is at his best, attacking the rim.
Pass to Washington. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 11 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Outside Butler fires, high post, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Nice job using Butler off the ball, getting him a shot in rhythm.
Washington there for 2. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Washington's got 33. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hand here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing, with size, a guy that can create his own offense, and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Here's Butler. Butler making a show out of the slam.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Butler's showing you that he's still got plenty of bounce in those legs.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. From deep, Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 9. Outside, George. Golden State moving the ball around. Carter dishes to George. That's in there, and Carter with the assist. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. Brown comes in for McDaniels. Clarkson is checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. DiVincenzo passes to Washington. Down low, Brown. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
DiVincenzo against Holiday. Pass to Kuminga. Uses the glass to finish the way. Kuminga's got 12 points in the game.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
DiVincenzo kicks to Brown. Here's Washington, defended by Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Randle. Shoots over Kuminga. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And we've seen Randle add a 3-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Holiday, the pass to Larson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway.
All they did was what?
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. The cut behind us. We got to get solid.
Clearly, Greg is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this one.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Minnesota, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Washington. Then it's Randall. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Collins kicks the up. Puts it up from 12. Rebound Minnesota. Washington's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Pass to Randall. Back to Washington. Collins grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 3. On the wing, Holiday brings home the trifecta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line. Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And there's Butler with the flush.
And if Butler gets going, he is not going to let up. He will continue to attack over and over again.
To the middle. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Collins. Here's Butler. There are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances. It wants another look right away. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Minnesota, Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Brown. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Clarkson. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. From deep Washington. Another
really?
He's starting to look for his shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Kuminga, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Game winding down. They just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet. I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Moody the pass to Collins. Outside for Curry. The three-pointer is right on target.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
The Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter. Good, that's another bucket.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Outside Collins. Takes a 3, and that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Timberwolves have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. And then Washington with the dunk.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Warriors with some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Zach Collins. George comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Bajemski in for Moody. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. McDaniels comes in for Duncan Robinson. And Dillingham subs in for Dante DiVincenzo. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Carter. Open shot, Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Edwards' shot is good.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to...
Who's this? This shit. Who you inviting me to?
From everywhere on the floor.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Got it to go.
Well, that is a big bucket right there. Paul George understanding exactly what his team needed.
Reed with a screen on Butler. Washington.
What a finish.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim round.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. The 3 goes down.
Everybody in the building knew Curry was the guy on that trip, and he still delivered. You're talking about one of the most clutch players we have ever seen.
Now Washington. And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Curry with it. Curry in the lane. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Curry fires. And the 3 misses.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors win back. Warriors trail by 7. Now Carter, pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And the hard work pays off big time for Carter, doing whatever his team needs him to do.
Here's Washington. Now Edwards. Pocket 6, fires the 3, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Curry. No good from 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue this. And now the clock ticks down. This is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Timberwolves.
Still
Looking at
undefeated.
both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous stand-up performance it was for the Monsters.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
The shot is on. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 17-7 run. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Now Reed. Washington. It's off target. Not sure the miracle is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road.
56 points, 22 rebounds. I'm some whoop this dope shit right there, boy. I had 24. The way they were talking that shit. Okay.
And win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. And really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Campbell.
MP, you really had a little extra pep in your step tonight. Was that because of who you were going up against? I know you're working on your video series about being the best scorer in the league.
No, yeah. That was a big part of it. You know, I like to put on a show, Dom. and everyone is more likely to tune in when there's two great scorers going at it. So with all that extra attention, I wanted to make sure I came out on top.
Understood. Great job, MP.
Appreciate you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Emily LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, and so long, everyone.
Most people trying to make a top 10 list, but we're right up there, and I'm just being honest, living my passion till the day I die, and it's never easy, but the strength comes from deep inside. I started off as an average kid, nobody wanted to listen, but now we run this biz. I never quit, if I'm beating, I won't fall, and you know I got my clique through it all. Nobody knows, but we gotta believe. Nobody knows, but right now they will see. Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly. Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by. Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by. Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by. Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by. Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by. Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by. Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by. Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by. Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by. Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing.
Oh me, oh my, is what they saying when they see me walking by.
Frozen, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. Oh me, oh my, is what they say when they see me walking by. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cold, you frozen. Probably why I'm chosen. Photo flash, I'm candid, natural fly, don't need no posing. Oh me, oh my, is what they say when they see me walking by.
Wow.
Get after it, MP.
NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Washington out there with Nas Reed, and it's Dillingham in at the point guard position. And for Utah, Kyle Filipowski is out there with Bailey. Then there's Johnson, then it's Walker Kessler, and it's George in at the 1. This game can be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Washington inside, covered by Filipowski. Reed passes to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Reed sets the screen. Here's Dillingham. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
A nice shot by Filipowski.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Washington outside. To the inside. Stolen by Kessler. Johnson passes to Filipowski.
And that one is stuffed right through. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Put in some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Here's Bailey. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the Jazz head coach. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And he makes it. Washington's got his second basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's George. 23 points his last outing. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Edwards pass to Washington. Utah grabs the miss. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Over the previous month, we look at the best when it comes to scoring. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And he lobs it up the rim. Hammers the lob through.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
Now here's George. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And now the first time out called here for Utah.
Here's Filipowski. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Now here's Kessler to end the drought. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right side Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Reed sets a screen. Washington drives in.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
For 3, George. Edwards pulls it in. Johnson passes to George. Pass to Kessler. 4 on the clock. Here's Bailey. Washington grabs the miss.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And Washington powers it through.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
To the middle. McDaniels with a steal. Here's Dillingham. And he makes it on the layup. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Utah with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's George. Offensive rebound. Pass to Johnson. Here's Bailey. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Lakers.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Washington with the ball. Working on Filipowski. Edwards finds Washington. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
George passes to Kessler. Here's Bailey. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, BA, it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body. And mentally, it might be...
Minute 9 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Collier. Coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Not to mention the assists he's piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him. Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Washington outside. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Randall, good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Jazz trail by 13. Pass to Collier. Grant outside. There's a screen. There's the 3. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Randall with the jam.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's Minnesota up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Collier. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Sensabaugh in at the two-guard. That's the group for Utah. Getting going in the second. All right, let's get a report from Alex.
Hey, guys, the monster in that last game against the Warriors was tremendous. He dropped 56 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Alec, great info there. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes up with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night now. And that one falls for Washington. And Minnesota making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Jazz trail by 17. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Grant outside. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
And Avdia comes to help. DiVincenzo pass to Washington. Avdia with a steal. All alone on the break. Here's Collier. Minnesota with a rebound. Washington's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Clarkson, who trains the 19-footer. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you've got to be able to be locked and loaded when an opportunity comes to make a shot. And Jordan Clarkson, yeah, he's pretty good at that.
And Utah calls time here. A different look for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Avdia. Bailey comes in for Grant. And it's Johnson in for Sensabaugh. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Clock at 6. And he jams it home with authority.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Bailey. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Edwards. For 3, Robinson. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 4 assists now tonight.
You see the work Anthony Edwards has put in on his decision-making. That's a pretty setup.
Outside Johnson. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Bailey. There's the triple. Pure from 3-point range. Bailey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Randall can't hit.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Bailey. Called in by DiVincenzo. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
We know this about DiVincenzo, guys. He's not just a scorer. He loves to get his teammates involved.
Here's Collier. No points so far. Offensive rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Yep, that one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey from outside the arc. And another miss by Utah. Down low. Washington.
Oh, he did it!
Punch it home.
Nice. It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
There's a screen by Johnson. For three, Collier. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Washington's got rebound number 8 now. DiVincenzo, pass to Washington. Here's Randall. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Washington. Washington's got 4 assists in the game. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Utah's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Bailey. Utah with another miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Edwards finds Washington. Outside Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got his first points of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Timeout called the Jazz. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Collier. And then for Minnesota, Nas Reed's checked in for Randall. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Robinson. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Washington passes to McDaniels. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
George passes to Filipowski. Over Washington, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Stolen by Kessler. Johnson with it. Still without a bucket. Pass to Bailey. Now here's Filipowski. He's guarded closely. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so it's Minnesota with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
I can see a number of different guys in the three-point contest. Every team in this league has a number of great, good shooters.
Yeah, it's not like when we were playing. You had one or two guys. Now everyone's shooting the three.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display from the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. In the place to be, most definitely. They see the paint like an MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Damn, 49-22.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Utah. So for Minnesota right now, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Nas Reed out there with Washington. And it's Dillingham in at the point. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Washington passes to McDaniels. That one goes. Count it.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
George outside. The 3 ball. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You have to credit their effort.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Kessler passes to Filipowski. Reed with the rebound. Outside Edwards. To the right side. Outside McDaniels. Gets the 3 to fall. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
The Jazz shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. To stop the run. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Washington. Washington's got 8 assists here tonight. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
It's Edwards on the wing. Washington outside. Inside. McDaniels lays it up and in off the pretty assist. McDaniels got 9.
And they really managed to dominate inside.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Washington outside. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 9 points here in the second half.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Filipowski sets a screen. Bailey pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. It's George on the wing. On target from range. He's got 6.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Washington outside. Some solid defense from Filipowski. Utah's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Kessler. Over Reed. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the last leg of a 6-game road trip for the club.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Johnson passes to Kessler. Over Washington. Kessler, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Here's Washington. No good from the wing. The Jazz shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. George passes to Kessler. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Kessler's gotten his second bucket.
We are talking 7 foot, 245 pounds. You better be able to finish it, Mr. Kessler.
Yep, that one goes.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's George. And he gets the bucket. George has got 8.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Washington outside. He drops it from range.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, people forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by. Back over to you, Brian.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the inside. The rebound by Filipowski. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. George passes to Bailey. George feels it out of it. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Washington's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dillingham from deep. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. George outside. And here's Filipowski. Down low. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Filipowski. Drives to the hoop. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, Walker Kessler showing you his passing ability. Nicely done.
To the middle. Here's Washington.
Oh, incredible. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Johnson. Bailey, pass to Johnson. To the paint. Filipowski for 3. Knocks down the long J. Filipowski's got 13.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
The 3 from Washington hits a 3-pointer.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Timberwolves ahead, opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Minnesota with the ball. Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Denny Avdia out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. And Washington powers it through.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Utah shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's Collier. Pass to Bailey. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Washington finds Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
And the Jazz with possession. For 3, DiVincenzo. Avdia pulls it in. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. To the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
And got it! Another basket!
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Hartenstein with a screen on Brown. Sensabaugh. And a miss there on the triple.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Out to DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. Washington, the second chance points on the tip in. Washington's got 42 in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Sensabaugh. Utah with another miss. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Clarkson passes to Washington. Randall on the screen. Washington drives in. And Washington powers it through.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Hartenstein a screen. Beyond the arc. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
To the inside. Here's Washington. Talked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested move the 3-point line up.
I do not like this idea, BA. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Kessler, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Filipowski comes in for Avdia. Johnson, he's checked in for Sensabaugh. And it's George in for Collier. And Bailey gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Washington. Now Randall. Not going to go that time. Good D by Kessler. Down low. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist by Johnson. Filipowski's got 9 points now in the second half. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Utah has gone 3 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the third quarter. George outside. Pass to Bailey. 5 on the clock. Utah moving the ball around. From deep, Johnson. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, big finish.
Oh, did you see that?
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
George outside. And here's Bailey for three. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 16th rebound on the night. And here's Brown for three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Pass to George. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
To win the run. Rebound Minnesota. Randall with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. George against DiVincenzo. Here's Bailey. Johnson passes to Filipowski. Sinks the tray. Filipowski's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. And Washington powers it through.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Monster.
Boy, this guy's energy and effort, he was in complete control. That triple-double speaks volumes.
In transition, here they come. Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Right side Johnson. Releases. Bailey's shot is off. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brown passes to Washington. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Kessler.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And so Washington nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. George outside. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
Who's next?